Have you ever felt like you didn't quite belong, like you were a square peg in a round hole? If so, you're going to love the story of a certain red-headed orphan who landed on Prince Edward Island by mistake and ended up changing an entire town forever. Today, we're diving into the beautiful, heartwarming world of L.M. Montgomery's masterpiece, Anne of Green Gables. Picture this, it's the late 19th century. On a charming farm called Green Gables, live the Cuthbert siblings, the stern, practical Marilla and her shy, gentle brother Matthew. They are getting on in years and decide to adopt a boy from an orphanage to help them with the farm work. They send word, make arrangements, and Matthew heads to the train station to pick up their new helper. But when he arrives, there's no boy. Instead, he finds a skinny, freckle-faced 11-year-old girl with fiery red hair and a spirit to match. This, my friends, is our heroine, Anne Shirley. Now Anne isn't just any orphan. She's a whirlwind of imagination, a chatterbox who can spin poetry out of thin air and find romance in the most ordinary things. She's been bounced around from one difficult home to another, but her spirit has never been broken. She dreams of finding a place where she can truly belong, a kindred spirit and a home. When she sees the beautiful scenery of Avonlea, she instantly falls in love, christening the path to Green Gables, the White Way of Delight, and a nearby pond, the Lake of Shining Waters. Matthew, a man of few words, is instantly charmed by her endless, imaginative chatter. He sees something special in her. Marilla, however, is not so easily won over. A boy was ordered, and a girl has arrived. She is practical, no nonsense, and initially determined to send Anne back. She sees Anne as a mistake, a talkative, fanciful child who will be nothing but trouble. Her first reaction is one of pure vexation. What good is she to us? She thinks. But as Anne spends her first night at Green Gables, something begins to shift. Anne, desperate not to be sent back, pours out her heart, sharing stories of her lonely and difficult past. For the first time, Marilla sees past the freckles and the non-stop talking, and glimpses the vulnerable, hopeful child underneath. After much deliberation, and a gentle nudge from Matthew who admits he'd like to keep her, Marilla reluctantly agrees to a trial period. She decides she'd try to raise Anne properly, a task she sees as her solemn duty. And so begins Anne's life in Avonlea, and let me tell you, it is anything but dull. Anne's knack for getting into scrapes, as Marilla calls them, is legendary. She's driven by good intentions, but her vivid imagination and dramatic flair often lead to hilarious and chaotic situations. Remember when she accidentally served her best friend, Diana Barry, carrot wine instead of raspberry cordial? Diana gets tipsy, and her mother, the formidable Mrs. Barry, forbids the girls from ever speaking again. Anne is devastated, vowing eternal sorrow over losing her bosom friend. Or how about the time she was dared to walk the ridgepole of a roof? In a moment of pride, wanting to prove she's as brave as anyone, she accepts the challenge. Of course, she falls and breaks her ankle. While she's laid up, she has a lot of time to reflect on the difference between bravery and foolishness. Each scrape, each misadventure, becomes a life lesson, not just for Anne, but for Marilla as well. Speaking of kindred spirits, Anne quickly finds one in Diana Barry. Their friendship is the heart of the story. They share secrets, pledge eternal loyalty, and navigate the dramas of girlhood together. Their bond is a beautiful testament to the power of true friendship. And then there's Gilbert Blythe. He's the smart, handsome, and popular boy in school who makes the grave mistake of trying to get Anne's attention by teasing her about her red hair, calling her carrots. Anne, deeply sensitive about her hair color, smashes her slate over his head in a fit of rage and vows never to forgive him. This ignites one of the most famous literary rivalries of all time. They compete fiercely for the top spot in class, pushing each other to be better and smarter. But underneath all that academic competition, we see a slow-burning respect and maybe something more. Gilbert's persistent, quiet admiration for Anne is incredibly endearing. What makes Anne of Green Gables so timeless is how we watch Anne grow. She arrives as a lonely, imaginative child, desperate for love. And through the steadfast, if sometimes stern, guidance of Marilla, the quiet, unwavering support of Matthew, and the friendships she forges, she blossoms. We see her learn to control her temper, to think before she speaks, well, sometimes, and to channel her incredible imagination into creativity and ambition. Marilla's transformation is just as profound. This rigid, emotionally reserved woman learns to love, to laugh, and to open her heart. Anne cracks through her tough exterior and brings light and life into Green Gables. The scene where Marilla finally tells Anne she loves her is one of the most touching moments in all of literature. It's a quiet, understated confession, but it holds a world of meaning. Marilla, who thought she was just doing her duty, realizes that this mistake of a girl has become the joy of her life. And dear shy Matthew, he's Anne's staunchest supporter from day one. He understands her in a way no one else does. He sees the beauty in her unique spirit and secretly delights in her fanciful ways. Who can forget when he overcomes his paralyzing shyness to go into a store and buy Anne a dress with the fashionable puff sleeves she's always dreamed of? It's a simple act, but it speaks volumes about his deep, fatherly love for her. The story follows Anne through her teenage years, as she excels in her studies and earns a scholarship to Queen's Academy to become a teacher. She has big dreams of going to college and seeing the world. But life, as it often does, throws a devastating curveball. A tragedy strikes Green Gables, forcing Anne to make a difficult choice between her own ambitions and her loyalty to the family and the home she has come to love more than anything. In a powerful act of maturity and selflessness, Anne makes a decision that shows just how much she has grown. She chooses love, she chooses home, she chooses to stay and support Marilla. It's in this moment that she truly finds her place in the world. And it's also in this moment that her old rival, Gilbert Blythe, makes a gesture of kindness that finally melts her heart and sets the stage for a new beginning. Anne of Green Gables is more than just a children's story. It's a novel about finding family in unexpected places, the beauty of forgiveness, and the importance of staying true to yourself. It reminds us that our quirks and imperfections are often what make us special. Anne teaches us to find wonder in the everyday, to love with our whole hearts, and to believe that tomorrow is always fresh, with no mistakes in it. Yet. It's a story that feels like a warm hug, a reminder that even when you start out as an outsider, a little bit of imagination and a whole lot of love can help you find your way home. So if you've never read it, I can't recommend it enough. And if you have, maybe it's time to revisit Avonlea and spend some time with our beloved Anne with an E. It's a journey that will leave your heart full. Thanks so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this little trip to Green Gables, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories we love. See you next time.